Hello, hello. Welcome to your Learn to Learn. We have our coaches, Bruce and Cecilia, and we're just so happy to be back here on a Monday, which it's what here's still Monday. It's 12:30 here with me, but what time is it for you guys over there?
1:30 here.
Okay, so it's still early in the afternoon, maybe early afternoon.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Today we want to introduce you guys to the self-confidence formula, and this formula comes from the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And this is something that we do. We don't do just this personal, but we do it with our entire team. We read this self-confidence formula on a daily basis. We apply it to our everyday life, and today we want to introduce you to the first two. We want to talk about the first two, and so we're going to read the first one. We'll talk about it, then read the second one, and so forth. Okay, guys? So, Cecilia, do you mind reading the first one for us?
I'll be glad to. Okay. Self-confidence formula. First, I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action toward its attainment. And I here and now promise to render such action.
Thank you for that. So guys, what does it mean to you when you guys read that first part of that formula?
I'd like to take a stab at it. It kind of reminds me of being a detective. I'll get a request either from an attorney or their client or something, and do I know how to do something? Or here it doesn't say I know how to do it. It says I have the ability to achieve the object of my desire. So even when I start a project for myself or for a client, I know that I have the ability to discover whatever I need to get the project done, either for myself or a client. And a lot of times I don't have the foggiest idea of how to do something at the beginning, but I just really trust that I have a network out there and somebody out there knows exactly how to do what I need to do. And I'll find somebody who's willing to let me hire them, share the information with me. But I know that I have ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Thank you for listening.
Ceci?
Beautiful, Coach. Oh, Coach Bruce said it all, but I will add that we all have the ability. And think of a moment in your lives. We all have the ability, and we have all achieved a lot. So let's make one more commitment, personal commitment to ourselves, and declare to the universe who is the person you want to be now, and demand, because you have the potential there. You have you had a beautiful bank that is there waiting for you. Open up there and commit. Demand of yourself to be persistent and to continue toward this attainment of your goal that you want to get in life. So let's do it together. I'm sending you my energy. I have accomplished a lot of good things, and I need your energy now to continue in this road. I'm demand of myself persistence, continuous action toward what I am about in life. And here and now, I promise to you that I will render to this action.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. And me going back to the first one, I'm like, you know what? I grew up with a very limited mindset that if you ever want to accomplish certain things, you had to have certain things in place in order for you to accomplish those things. And that was my belief system for the first 40 years of my life. Now I'm about to turn 45, and my beliefs, because of going through programs like the ones that we are here introducing to you guys, like I was able to change my belief system, guys. So now I really do know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose. And that could be your goal, your dream, or whatever you're going after. You can achieve anything that you want to achieve. We just have to learn how to shift that limited mindset to an abundance mindset. If you could go from lack and limitation to an abundance kind of mindset, that's what it's all about. Once you learn that you have the tools and all the resources for you to change over to that mindset, to that positive mindset, everything will begin to change in your life. It's not easy, but it's doable.
Beautiful. Love this.
I love that. Want to give you a little example? Oh, go ahead, Juan.
No, you go ahead, Bruce.
All right. I'm in another program I signed up for myself just for pleasure, and it's called Fiction Profits Academy, and it's learning how to publish stories, books on a repetitive basis, and it's hiring ghostwriters. But you have to come up with the genre that you're going to be writing in, and you have to come up with the tropes, and that's another way of saying common themes that recur throughout that genre, and kind of the arc of the story, like how is it going? And frankly, I thought, well, I've written some romantic poetry. Maybe I should write a romance novel. So I started to write it one way. And then I was listening in on one of the trainings, and they said the most successful books are written from the point of view of the female main character. And I've never been a woman, so I kept thinking, I even asked Cecilia, what would you think if somebody said this, that, and the other thing? And it's a new thing, so I didn't really get much. She's beginning to think about it. And there's this wonderful new tool called Chat GPT. It's artificial intelligence. And I typed up, please give me this story, realizing it's fiction, but from the perspective or point of view of the female lead character. And it writes back, I hope you know that ChatGPT is artificial intelligence, and this is a fiction story. But here are some possible alternatives. And frankly, I did it a couple of times, and ChatGPT has got me unstuck and back into action. So if you're up to something out there and you don't know if you have the resources, the knowledge, or the money, or the connections, know that it's out there, just like I did. I found something. I said, what the heck? Let's see what we can find out. And I promise you, get into action. The answers are out there. I hope that helps somebody who's viewing.
Yeah, great.
Thank you for sharing that, Bruce. And Bruce, can you read the second one for us, please?
I'd be happy to. Second, I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of, and it's abbreviated.
You haven't finished reading it?
Is it somewhere thinking
Is this
the person I intend to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person?
Thank you. Who wants to go first?
Juan.
Yes, thank you. And you know what? For me, this is probably one of the favorite part of the entire success formula. Mm-hmm. And for me, like I love O5, but like for me, when I started doing this exercise, one day I was sitting here, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna write them out O5 on a notepad and just see what happens. But after doing it for about 30 days, I was like, you know what? Like I'm like, there's something here on this one, number 2, that's drawing my attention to it. So I decided to like dive some more deep into that exercise. And one of the things too, guys, that like anytime that we read something, there's some instructions for us to do, like in any books that we read or material that we read. If we start paying attention to what the author's suggesting for us to do, and I see here that he said, like, I'm going to spend 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I want to become. So after that, I wrote down seven personalities of individuals that I want to emulate. And one of those people is Joseph, King Solomon, Napoleon Hill, Bob Proctor, what's that?
Jesus,
Joel Austin, Harvey Specter and the future Juan Curiel. So I see a future for me. And the more that you guys dive into these exercises, I mean, the moment you start writing these things down and like kind of like give yourself those 30 minutes to kind of like use your imagination to do this exercise, you're gonna experience some beautiful things, not just about yourself, but about the person that you can become. So that's what I have. That's my insight for that one.
Thanks, man. Beautiful. Ceci, what about you?
Thank you. I will just, first of all, I will think in what is the person I want to become. What is Cecilia? I'm Cecilia. Who Cecilia is going to become? What is her goal? And that when I put that in my mind and start visualizing and creating, redirecting those thoughts and imagine or visualizing that those goals are gonna be manifested in my life and I'm gonna transform into physical reality. So I will be committed to read there 30 minutes from now on. I'm open up to you guys. I'm gonna start doing it. I'm not doing it, and I haven't done it on a regular basis. I'm gonna commit there to do it, and I'll share with you the result of this practice. And I know it has worked in all of my other people from my team. So I'm new on the team, but I'm committed to create my mind with a mental picture for that real estate investors coach that I want to become.
Beautiful. Bruce?
Just a brief recap. We had a team meeting of the coaches this morning, and we watched the Bob Proctor video talking about this very subject matter. And I got very inspired by the list of people that Bob Proctor had cited that he visualizes as part of his inner council. And I remember I would hear him talk about his council too. And I'm like, I like that concept. I really do. So I started outlining or writing down some people. And really at the top of my list, my mother passed away this past September, but she would be at the list of my top of advisors, council advisors. My mom, no matter what I was going through, I could talk with her without her making it dramatic. She would listen, and she would always say, well, that's interesting. What do you think? Do you think you could do this, that? And really just a wonderful sounding board. And I actually feel like she's still here with me today because in moments of stress, I said, Mom, what do you think? But now I'm adding to that council. So thank you for taking the lead, Juan. Thank you, Bob Proctor, for so dramatically expressing how it's made a difference for him. Thank you, Ceci, for sharing the lunch and learn time with us too.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
You know what? It just gave me an idea. Since Ceci says that she's committed to not just to the team here, but to the entire Facebook here community, we want to come back and revisit this moment in 30 days from today and see how it helped us in our achieving our goals and getting closer to where we want to go in life.
Yeah, very good. So another 30-day challenge?
Yes, let's do that.
All right.
And if anybody wants to do the challenge here with us, type in the word, #challenge. I'm in, or you're in. I'm in, or challenge. And we want to do this with you guys. I know there's some people that want to read the book as a group, but why don't you come here and do the challenge with us? Let's do the self-confidence formula. And if you want this same copy that we have here, send us a message, and I'll be more than happy to send that out to you guys as well, so you can have it and post it on your wall and read it out every day.
All right, so we have two more things. One is the request that when you're going to do #challenge, send us what it is you're committed to doing for yourself for the next 30 days. That's our request. And then our offer to you is we have something very special coming up this coming Thursday. We've been mentioning it in all other episodes. And the same thing, #challenge. Yeah?
Yes.
We'll send it to us, and we'll send you an invitation to the event that we're hosting. It's 7:00 Chicago time, 6:00 Coach Juan's time, 8:00 Eastern time. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 5:00 for me, 6 for you, 7:00 Eastern time.
Right. And it's very special. This is going to be the first time we're working with a workbook to go over our one program called Path to Agreement. And the majority of the coaches are each taking a section. And our goal always is to make it impactful for you. So we're looking forward to meeting you. Please join us this coming Thursday and send in the hashtag challenge and we'll reply with the invitation.
Yes, and thank you. And I want to thank Francis Mabaza for sending us those hearts out there here to the group. So thank you, Francis, for showing your love and your support. I know I've been seeing your support throughout the entire community here. So thank you for posting, guys, and thank you for being part of the community. So we'll be back tomorrow with another episode. And so if you want that confidence, self-confidence formula, let us know and we'll send it out to you guys. So thank you for being here. Coach Bruce, Coach Cecilia, thank you for being part of this event today.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Bye, Coach Juan. Bye, Ceci.